Trying out a depression bread recipe for white bread. Modified it with a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar because it was literally 3 ingredients, so we'll see how it turns out. I've never tried it, but it's worth it. So we will see in about 30 minutes. Here's a slight update on the bread. This is just simple. It's a depression bread recipe, and it is rising very fast. It says in about 30 minutes, then you knead again. Well, you separate it, knead again, and let it sit for another 30 minutes, and then bake it. So we'll see how that goes. This is not sourdough. This is not any of that. It's just simple white bread. So we're going to experiment and see how it goes because it's a really easy recipe. And it could probably be modified really simple. So we'll see how it goes. Definitely not gluten-free. We will try one of those later. Alright, we'll check back in a little bit. So here is the next update right before I knead it again. It is almost completely filled this KitchenAid bowl. It is supposed to turn into 2 loaves, so we'll knead it down, divide it, let it sit another 30 minutes, bake it. Pretty simple. Sorry, video cut out, so here. Okay, I have it basically separated. I need to even it out a little more. The biggest problem with this dough, it is insanely sticky. Like, it's messy. I'm using a little rubber spatula and it's making life easier, but it's still hard. If this recipe was more involved, I would be really not into it at this point. So I'm going to knead it a little bit and leave it. We'll see what happens next. And it is ready to go into the pan. And I'm using a large cast iron pan. I only have one, but I've ordered another, so I can do more in the future. Alright, I don't have anyone to hold my camera, so you're just going to have to wait and see for part 2 of this. Sorry! Okay, so back to, sorry if that flipped over, my camera's being stupid. Got it in there. It's kind of difficult to mess with and work, and I might let it sit for a little bit because I didn't let it rest in the pan because I only have one pan, so I may let it sit for just a little bit longer. Well, it sat in the bread pan for a minute. Sorry, it keeps going out of focus. And it's going to go into the oven, and we'll see what we end up with. I'm excited! Yay! Alright, hello again, and let's see. Just took it out of the oven. It looks pretty good. Nice little crust on it. I'm going to take it out, put it on a rack to cool, and start the second one. I really hope it's good. It smells really good, but, you know, we'll see. Alright, here's the finished product. I can cook it just a little bit longer. I did this in my small oven, so it's tricky. It's just a tiny bit doughy, but it is very good. So good. I did add a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar, but it is so good. So, highly approve, and I will post the recipe link with it. Alright, thanks guys.